Lynchy, how was it coming in for your first game with having that fractured pre-season?
Yeah, I obviously had a couple of weeks off before the first round, but probably felt pretty good actually. Felt fresh and was relatively ready to go. So yeah, I don't think might have had a little bit of ring rust early, but yeah, no, felt good. Body felt good and felt fresh, so that was a good thing.
The coach said that you were cherry ripe, but Kennedy was the one sort of under a cloud. He played well though, didn't he? Gee, that was amazing.
Yeah, we were both like cats on hot tin roofs really before the game. Wanted to get out there and have some fun. So yeah, he came out and clunked them and kicked them and did everything he normally does. So I think he just had a really good time out there, and it was good to see.
So the lack of pre-season we saw anyway, work that you've done. Do you have to modify or change what you do in season now to make sure you maintain or keep up?
Yeah, for me, I didn't really miss anything really. I've obviously missed 2 weeks of full-on training, but I'd done so much work before that it wasn't going to make any difference for myself. Josh was a bit different. He probably didn't train for a few weeks, you know, before that even. So he probably had sort of 5 or 6 weeks where he hadn't done too much. But for now, it's just a matter of getting your game legs on. That'll take a couple of weeks, but I don't think it'll modify too much. I wouldn't have thought once we're into in-season training, things sort of ease off a bit. So you're getting all your work done in the games anyway. So no, I don't think it'll change too much now.
How do you feel the dynamics will be in the forward line now with Nonakoskin, McCrath, you know, yourself, Kennedy, and Hill having a bit of a nice start to his career in the West as well? How do you see that evolving?
Yeah, well, those, you know, bar Hilly, you know, Hamsy's been around for a while, and you know, me and Josh have been playing together for a fair while, and then you got a few of the midfielders that rest down there, you know, plus obviously Jack's down there again. Always good to have him floating around. So yeah, I think we'll go well. Obviously, you know, Nico and Lecker, that's a lot of goals we're missing, but we'll cover for them, and we'll get better and better every week, I reckon. So I'm just looking forward to it. It's just another challenge to you know, mould another couple of blokes together. And you know, Hilly's come in and he's kicked a few on the weekend, which has been good, and he'll learn our structures quickly and get better and better as the season goes on. It's just exciting, really.
What have you had to change in the forward line in terms of your structures and the way you go about things?
You know, we haven't really changed any structures at all. It's just different personnel. You know, we've got roles to be played down there. It just means different players are playing those roles. So, you know, the boys know the roles, and it's just a matter of getting them down packed now.
Just back on Josh, is it a bit hard to sort of comprehend what he did in terms of tearing the tendon to actually get fit? It's a bit unusual in terms of most times you want to repair a tendon to get right, but get back on the park.
Unfortunately, I'm not a doctor, so I don't really worry about it. I just knew it was a good thing if he tore it, so I told him to tear it. So, you know, whatever's happened, and he's pretty happy with the way it's feeling, so as long as he's happy, I'm happy.
Lynch, it gives you a good excuse to go to the coach during pre-season in 2013, at least, to say that perhaps we don't need to be pushing the buttons too hard.
Yeah, I know. I suppose that's the way training is these days. You just keep trying to push the bar higher, and you see how far, just see how far your body can go. Sometimes your body says stop and you don't stop, and then it says, well, you're going to have to stop. So, yeah, I don't know, it's a tough one. I actually said to him after the game, I said I might have to have a couple of weeks off before the season starts next year, but well, I don't think that'll get over the line. So, no, we'll just keep doing as I'm told.
It was a powerful second half, Lynch. Is that, I guess, a tick to the pre-season you've had as a group?
Yeah, definitely, and I think it's just a strong belief in our ability to run our games. We do. Our footy club's always prided ourselves on being a fit side, and we've showed that again on the weekend. And I think coming in the way we train over here in the summer, and it's hot and it's hard work. So our fitness is one thing we can really rely on, and as a group you rely on that. And going into the last quarter, you've still got plenty of left to give, and hopefully that holds you in good stead against most sides.
Lynchy, Woosh said he wants you to be true premiership contenders. Do you think you're there yet, the team?
No, I still think we've got a lot of things to tidy up. We can certainly work towards that during this season. As it stands now, we're in the top 5 or 6, but I don't think we could say we're true premiership contenders yet. We've got to tidy up our game and get everything rolling on the one page, and hopefully, come the next few weeks, might even take 10 weeks, we can start saying we're really pushing for a premiership.
And what are you expecting from Melbourne? They're pretty disappointing.
I think
pretty angry to sort of come over here and because people have just slammed them in Melbourne.
Yeah, I think they had, copped a bit of stick over there, but I still think they're a good footy side, and they'll come over here and throw everything at us, and that's a challenge we want teams to come over here and give it their best shot, and so we can, make sure we're playing our best footy, and so we're improving at the same time. So, looking for them to come out red hot, and hopefully we can meet them head on and wear them down.
Outside of team goals, do you have any personal goals for this year?
I suppose you always have personal goals, and they're personal goals, so you don't go telling too many people. No, I'm just looking to be a part of a good side and build this side into a premiership contender team. The ultimate goal is to play another premiership. Always said that, and always will say that was the ultimate goal was to win one. And I tell you, I'd love to win another one. Everyone knows I haven't got much time left in footy, and so I'll be pushing everything out of my body and everything out of this group to get done in the near future.
Mentally, you're thinking you probably might have a couple of years left, and that might be it.
Yeah, I'd say I've only got 1 or 2 years left probably. So hopefully, physically, I think I've got more, but hopefully, I'll just keep playing, putting my best foot forward and play my best footy, and hopefully as long as that takes me, and in that time, hopefully win a premiership.
You look pretty lean, mate. Would this be the fittest? You think this is the fittest you've been?
Oh, it's probably the lightest, and lightest. You have to be close to the fittest I've been. Yeah. That's just the way the game's gone lately. You did cover a lot more Ks when I first started. I played up forward, and you didn't really have to. You didn't get outside the forward, not the forward 50, but past centre much. Now the game, you virtually play 3/4 of the ground for wherever you are. Whether you're full back, you come up to the half forward line. If you're full forward, you go to the half back line. So the game demands more of you, and you've got to evolve with the game if you want to stay in it, and that's hopefully what I'm trying to do.
How much lighter are you?
From when?
Last season?
Nah, last season probably very similar to last season. From 5 years ago, probably 3 or 4 kilos.
Took 11 marks too. That must have been.
Yeah, as I said before, I had a bit of ring rust early, and probably just eased into the game. And I thought, to come away with 11 marks is a good thing, but to come away with the win was obviously good. But worked into the game after half time a bit, I thought, and again, just looking forward to this week, another challenge.